Hey, what's going on to all of my Virgos? So I'm almost I'm halfway through it already. Wow. I'm almost done. So for you Virgos, right? We're on Virgo. Okay, so for you Virgos, what you have is a lot of you Virgos have the Hermit, Nine of Wands, Lovers, the Devil, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the World, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Seven of Wands. So the Hermit and the Nine of Wands, right? This is about how a lot of you happen to be in a situation where you Virgos, the Hermit represent Virgo anyway. The Hermit represents Virgos. I'm seeing how a lot of people just kind of, you know, a lot of people right now are acting like they're not really feeling you. A lot of things as far as a relationship goes isn't necessarily working out because a lot of you Virgos may not necessarily want to be with yourselves. A lot of you Virgos may want to get to know people, and a lot of people are not interested in rocking with you. It's cool. A lot of you Virgos are just like, oh, okay, it is what it is. Um, you know, so this is so that's my washing machine. So the situation with that is a lot of you Virgos are okay with it. A lot of people feel like, they don't want to be around you. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. So that's the situation. I mean, that really is the situation. You're trying to get to know people, and a lot of people are just really acting like they don't have any kind of common sense. So the Hermit and the Devil, right? Look at how similar they are, right? Look at the positions of them. That's why it is I say that they ultimately end up linking up into really being the same thing. A lot of people end up getting caught up in this because the Lovers and the Devil card, and they're right next to each other. You see, so the Lovers and the Devil card is a lot of people, Virgo, really can't figure out whether or not they really rock with you or if they hate you. That's the truth. That's the truth. A lot of people, you starting to see how a lot of people have problems with you because a lot of you Virgos know what it is that you want. You say what it is that you want, excuse me. And a lot of people, you're starting to see how a lot of people have problems with it because they're too emotional. Because a lot of this stuff really is all due to emotionalism because people are trying to punish you by not wanting to hang out with you, not wanting to kick it with you, right? Because again, their emotions be turning in them. You could see it. People don't want to. You trying to get to know other people, but people don't necessarily want to hang out with you, right? Not because there's something wrong with you per se, but because you could see the emotionalism in people. You can see how it is but a lot of people trying to take out their own personal issues on you, even in relationships. But let you Virgos get popular. You know what I mean? Let you get popular anyway. Let you Virgos get rich. Let you Virgos, reach the top of the social dominance hierarchy, this competitive hierarchy that everybody is so interested in trying to rise to the top of and control and dominate and you know you know what I mean, like reach the summit of the mountain or whatnot. Now all of a sudden it's going it'll be like this. Ace of Wands, people will be trying to get in touch with you, you know what I mean, trying to see what's going on, calling you a lot, ringing you a lot on your phone, all of that stuff. But you have to understand the Ace of Wands represents the hypocritical nature. The idea that when you date in Virgo, a lot of people singling you out. Remember what it is I said about what it means to be a Virgo. Virgo is the zodiac sign of being treated a certain kind of way. So you really starting to see how people are ruled by their emotions and they really off. That's why it is, like I said before, why it's so important when Mercury goes retrograde, because a lot of people coming at you like you the one that has issues, but they're not really, they're not even checking themselves first and foremost to really understand that it's their problem. They're the ones that got to get over the issue. They're creating this imaginary issue in their head with you, and they're trying to take out their own problems on you or whatever. And they're the ones that look out of pocket, and they look like they don't have any decency, but they're so out of control of themselves, they can't even control it. When people try to date a lot of you Virgos, especially the more on point you are, right, is the more they can't control the envy that they have. They're supposed to be dating you. No, they're being envious of you. Where do they do that at? So the thing is that the Eight of Swords and the world represents this being a situation for you where the Eight of Swords and the world is about what? The Eight of Swords is the duplicity of the situation that a lot of people you could see because of people's envy that you may be trying to get to know certain people. People are envious of you. They're trying to be in this competition or whatever the case may be. You Virgos are slipping on by like y'all gonna do whatever it is that y'all want to. That's what it is that y'all want to. A lot of you Virgos are freeing yourselves up from that. Because remember, Virgos get scapegoated. Capricorns get scapegoated. You know, Virgos get scapegoated a lot. You know, a lot of people spend way too much time. You know, because Virgo is the zodiac sign of, and I may make a video on this in the future, but Virgo really is the zodiac sign of getting mistreated. Like, you know, like I said before, getting treated a certain kind of way where whenever, you know, sometimes whatever it is, the standard for how people get treated, they treat you differently. Like, oh, I'm trying to do this. And they reveal their hand in that way. They really reveal their hand, you know, they really reveal their hand. So, excuse me, they really reveal their hand in that way. So like it really, see, and this is why it is that I love being a Virgo myself, because as Virgos, y'all can really start to really see how people, they're out of their mind, basically. You know, just by observing it. And you could really observe that, like, yo, this people, they tweaking and they tweaking and they don't even have a cause to be tweaking. They're not even, they're not even aware at the fact that they're tweaking. That, you know, they're really not even aware. The King of Pentacles, you Virgos now being cool with it, moving forward with this. You still have other people that you could try to get to know, the Emperor and the Seven of Wands, and you'll get to know those people whenever it is that those people get out of their own emotions and stop, you know what I mean? Stop being so emotionally caught up in whatever it is that they've got going on. Because a lot of people, because what I'm seeing here is that a lot of people are upset with you. You know, a lot of people, a lot of you Virgos make a lot of people upset whenever it is that you interact and you're trying to get to know people. Why? Because a lot of people, again, they're emotional, and you could see it on them. They don't have any reason to be doing any of the stuff that they're doing, but they just take a slant, they take a bent. They now all of a sudden things start going to a certain point where they got a problem with you. They don't know where the problem is. They can't even identify it, what exactly the problem that they're having is, but they know that they have smoke for you, right? So, so the situation is, like I said, this competition stuff is really making. Anyway, so let's clarify the Emperor. You have the matter of fact. Let's shuffle that up some more. Let's clarify the Emperor. Competition stuff is really making people look a certain kind of way. Like they really, they a boss. Like, oh, okay, all right. So to clarify to clarify the Emperor, we have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Virgos, sorry about that, is a lot of you Virgos, right? Four of Cups, you tried to get to know some people, but the way that they were coming at you, Knight of Swords, the way that they were coming at you, it was almost like they had a some sort of vendetta against you. Again, a lot of you Virgos make people upset because they're showing their dysfunction to you, you know, and this is why it is a lot of you Virgos should rejoice in being a Virgo yourself, and watch people spaz out. They don't have any kind of comprehension of what they themselves going on. They just out here doing their own thing, spazzing out because they can't stop taking things personally. You know, stuff that you ain't even talking to them or talking at them, like saying any names to speak to them, but they can't stop taking things personally. The Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment represents, so a lot of you Virgos are still moving forward. A lot of you Virgos ain't really sweating it. You know, Judgment, you're just gonna continue to cut loose and excommunicate the people who wanna, you know, waste your time and act like they don't know what it is and act like they don't have any kind of common sense. But that's all it is that I have for you today in this one. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to actually make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June 2023. I want to see if it's possible, right? Like, I want to see if it's possible for me. As of right now, I have 3,744 subscribers. I just want to say I thank you. I appreciate y'all for really coming through. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And also too, you also might want to take into consideration, I have a website here. The website in which I have all of my services, in which you can reach me to and get any one of my services. You can also go to my Amazon, the link to Amazon, where I have the link to my book. You can also buy one of my books, as well as I have the link to my Instagram page. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.